right, guys, we are going into the grand finals of the Team Liquid Star League. Of course, you may have already seen them. I don't know, maybe we'll even package them together. I doubt we will. You're probably seeing this separately. We just cast the upper finals between these two players, which Rogue narrowly did beat Serral there at 4-2. But now we are here in the grand finals. Rogue, of course, having lost no series this game, starts the best of 7, up 1-0. Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Rogue in the top left. The smartest player of all time, many call him. His opponent in the bottom right. This is the red Zerg. It's NC Sports Serral. Now, this is actually going to be really interesting to see where this goes because it was a close, hard-fought series, that last one. Lots of mind games, lots of different strategies in plays. And what is this? Pool first safety build for Serral. We know it's safety because there's no gas, whereas it's gas pool for Rogue, but it's not super fast gas. The gas went down like 45 seconds. Okay, yeah, this is just 17 gas, 17 pool, and he's going to go for an 18 hatchery, so he should send this drone down there and build one more drone behind it. Otherwise, this drone is too late. Rogue with an unoptimized build order. A little slow to start that drone. That lava was sitting there for like 5 seconds, mate. There we go. So this could be a 19 drone Ling Bane all-in or a 16 drone Speedling all-in. So if Rogue doesn't build any more drones, then it may be the Speedling all-in. I mean, it could also just be a macro opening with a bit of pressure. This is a Speedling all-in, guys. Rogue is doing a Speedling all-in. He's going to flood out at about 3 minutes, maybe 2:55. I think he plays double queen with this build, maybe only single queen. You're going to see him pull off gas in a moment. Yeah. So notice he pulls off as he hits 100. Accidentally mines one extra trip. No big deal there. He'll leave on that for now just because he's already got 16 on minerals. Now on the other side, Serral going for a bit more of a standard opening of his pool, hatch, gas. And notice that he's just mined 20 gas. He's not even prioritizing gas mining. So he's going to have no option for a quick Baneling nest. He's going to have to basically pull his queens to his ramp, hold position, put drones in front of them and hold position, build 2 spines on the high ground. That's probably the only way he hangs on. But, you know, Rogue can just snipe the hatchery down, and it's going to be hard for Serral to stop that. If that happens, he's going to have to pull his queens, his drones, his lings off the ramp, and that's going to give surface area to Rogue. Now, seeing, oh, I went pool first. Oh, you also went pool first. You know, Rogue sees it as well. Rogue is like, okay, Serral, on the other hand, he just thinks this is a normal situation. He's not even making ling speed. Serral wants to do a wall-off build. Ooh, if he starts committing to the wall-off, that's bad. He should oh, and he's not making any units. He's only on 1 queen. Okay, he's going up to a 3rd queen now. Oh, this is going to be so tight, man. It's going to be so tight. This is such a big all-in. 17 drones versus 24. It's going to be 29 drones. So he's going to be up 12 workers, is Serral. All he needs to do is survive. But without a spine, no Baneling nest started, nothing like that. I mean, the thing is, this is kind of risky to not have a Baneling nest. He's basically just relying on the wall off. These Zergling's going to hit before he even gets many buildings. He's starting to go for the wall off. He sees the lings coming. Dude, there's no way he gets this wall off up in time. It's not going to have enough hit points to survive, I don't think. Cancel the lair and just get your 3rd queen down here and do nothing but build evos right now. All he needs to do is reinforce this wall off to buy time. And he's already going to start thinking about how he can do that. Now, the queens do lose damage whenever he does this. He's trying to pull more drones right now. Oh, he does get... Move the queen! Okay, that queen's in position. She's going to hold that choke point. The other evo doesn't get cancelled. One of them did. Extra evo needed right now. Queens are going to have to hold. Oh my god, they're in position. Barely in time. Wait, shuffle the queen back. Shuffle. He didn't shuffle the queen back. He didn't get the transfuse down because he missed the shuffle. Quick, transfuse. Transfuse is going down. Another transfuse does go down. Drones have been pulled. He's not building Zerglings. He's building drones. Serral being way too greedy here. If he built Zerglings, he would have been fine, but he assumed this was not an all-in. He thought it was just a big wave of Zerglings. If he built Zerglings, he would have held with that emergency wall off. Rogue gets a nice, easy surprise victory in game 1. Oh, right, guys. We've got Rogue in the top right side of the map. Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Rogue. And his opponent in the bottom left side. This is Serral. Great start to the series there for Rogue. Now, that's a hard situation. I would never even think of walling off the front to defend that because that's what Serral was already planning to do. He kind of had to go for it. And yeah, if he built Zerglings, if he had a bunch of slowlings popping out with those 2 queens, I think he could have held there for sure. Because it's not like Speedlings do much more damage than Zerglings. They don't do any more damage. Well, they do functionally... Even though the stats, it's the same attack speed, save damage up, but the reason a Speedling does more damage or a Speedling composition does more damage is they just wrap around the opponent's units and get surface area faster while the slow Zerglings spend more time stuck behind each other. So that's essentially why you can have like 10 speedlings A move into 10 slow Zerglings, and the 10 speedlings will kick their ass a little bit. It's not the most one-sided fight of all time, but you know, it does go in the speedlings' favor. And that is because the slow Zerglings just take a little while to get around and find a spot on the battle line. And this is going to be Hatch Gas Pool versus Hatch Gas Pool. Looks like a pretty standard build order so far for both sides. And going to go and slow things down for a little bit more of a standard pace. Now, of course, there is a shit ton of money on the line. This is the Team Liquid Star League 8, I believe? 7? 8? Something like that. There's been a lot of Team Liquid Star Leagues over the years, all the way since Brood War. And it is a big tournament. It's very storied throughout the years, even before we had big tournaments and lots of money. This was the initial prestige tournament for the foreign scene back in Brood War, as far as I know. Not that I ever watched it back then. I remember, though, the first one in StarCraft 2 being such a big deal. We all remember Naniwar doing very well in that tournament, and one of the broadcasters, commentators, Chill, who started lagging in the game, and its screen popped up and said Chill was lagging, had a timeout screen, and Naniwar, all caps, the moment that lag screen subsided, said, "Chill, get out!" Get out. It was Naniwar, right? Pretty sure it was Naniwar and Chill. I mean, we all remember Chill, get out. But it's kind of funny to see. I do miss it. Miss the old days there of we were probably everyone was probably casting back then with no production tab as well. Was it early enough? No, probably not no production tab. For those who don't remember, in the early days, we didn't have overlays like this. You could only cast on the in-game overlay. So all this space down here was filled with crap. You didn't have all these lovely stats and numbers. We didn't even have a production tab at the beginning of StarCraft 2. And third hatchery does go down. Zergling's coming in. Identical build orders for both sides, but third worker back on gas a little earlier there for Rogue. So Serral's playing a bit more economic. And Baneling Nest goes down very early. Safe Baneling Nest for Serral. And a bit of a Zergling skirmish. The Queen will defend here. So Rogue, has he gone for a third Queen? He has not. He needs to get back to inject. Otherwise he's going to miss injects. He's not building a Queen in his main. Oh, so I guess he's just... What? Okay, I guess he's going to inject and put a tumor down, was his plan anyway. Fair enough. Serral, on the other hand, starts a third Queen, brings this one to the front. Baneling Nest goes down not that much later for Rogue, who also then hides a Roach Warren in the back. So he's planning to do... Okay, this is just basic build order from Rogue, guys. He's like, I killed you one game, now I'm going to kill you again. He's going to do a Lightling Bane pressure of about 12 Zerglings, just a few Banelings on the front. He's already morphing those here. He will be in a moment anyway. And then he's just going to build 8 Roaches and send them across into a Roach Bane. He's going to build the Evo Chamber just to sell the story of a normal game here. It's like, oh, look, I'm doing normal things, Serral. Serral's like, hey, you're doing normal things. That's good. Welcome to the club. Little does he know, Banelings morphing on the other side of the map. 2 Banelings morph defensively. And Serral, you're going to have to pull that third Queen to the front potentially for this. He's going to build a Roach Warren there. Yeah, pulls the third Queen to plug the wall. Other units coming on down. But Serral is already up 10 workers. And with a Roach Warren started, he should be able to defend this. Lovely movement with that Queen. She gets there just in time to block those. And great defense for Serral. Little does he know, 7 Roaches. It's not even the 8 that I called. It's 7. This is such a quick attack. And it is so committed. It is so all in, guys. It's actually crazy. And you know what? Serral will see it. Serral, let's go to Serral's camera right now, guys. Oh, we're going to go on Serral's camera. He's not watching the front. There we go. Baneling's trade. He's already building a Spine Crawler in his natural. He's going to put Zerglings on the enemy Baneling. He's building Zerglings still. He needs to be saving his lava for Roaches. He needs another Overlord as well. He's going to build 2 Spines. Roach Warren's done. 4 Roaches on the way. He's starved for gas. Oh, he needs to cancel +1 range. He can't afford Roaches right now because of his gas. He needs to cancel +1 range and just survive right now. Let's go back to everyone's camera. The Roaches are here. He still has not canceled the range upgrade, and that's a bit of a mistake here for Serral. This is such a quick attack coming on in. Now look at that. The high energy Queen gets focused down. You've got to pull the drones. He's got to pull the drones. He's already lost 2 Queens and a Roach. He's got to pull drones here. Serral, you can't lose the damage output. He's pulling the drones too late. Banelings do come in now. The Spine Crawler uproots itself. A little bit of panic here for Serral. He's just getting overwhelmed by a stiff timing attack. The Banelings go to Cucktown. And Serral there. Whoo, just gets straight up overwhelmed. Now that's so funny in hindsight because we realize how all in that was. Serral, in hindsight, looking at that guy's real simple solution. If you realize this is going to hit you that early, you already... The moment you see the Roaches coming, you pull inside your wall. You abandon the third, you pull inside your wall. But look at this. The Queens are trying to like keep his Queens. The Zerglings keep his Queen kind of trapped down there. And you can Evo wall this if you need to. But if he pulled all of his queens, banes, and lings inside, had those in an arc, and then you attack as he tries to force his way through the choke point, that's good. But notice he's out there. He's trying to protect his banelings. He's trying to get his queen back. And Serral just gets caught exposed mere seconds before his roaches start to pop. If he cancels that, that's enough gas. 100 gas for 4 more roaches, which you can see he has abundant minerals. He doesn't have the gas for. And this is only 7 roaches. This is not a big scary attack. It is a fast, sudden, brutal shiv. This is not a broadsword being wielded with skill and precision. It is a sneaky shiv to the liver, and it finds its mark. That's a 3-0 advantage for Rogue. Well, he already finds himself at 3-0, and he says, 12 pool, anybody? Let's 12 pool this shit. Rogue in the bottom left, he is being brutal and savage. He's not messing about. His opponent in the top right, this is Serral. Now, I don't know what time these games were played at, so it might be that Rogue was starting to fatigue a little bit. He said, you know what, Serral might be fatiguing as well. Let's just take the fight to him. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just mixing in wild forms of aggression. And Serral going to go for that hatchery first. And, you know, if Rogue wins this game, it's over, and it would be the quickest grand finals of all time. He is speed running Serral. This has never happened. Serral has lost grand finals. He has lost matches occasionally, very occasionally. Actually, I don't even know. Has Serral ever lost a decisive series, like a 2-0 or a 3-0, like a 3-0 in a best of 5 or a 4-0, 4-1 in a best of 7, best of 5? Anyone let me know any specific series and tell us when that's happened, because it's definitely never been this quick that he's been down 0-3 in a series before. And this is a rough situation to find himself in. Oh, it's the drone pull! He says, yeah, I'm going to take a leaf out of Dark's book. We're going to leave 3 drones mining. We're going to build spine crawlers in your base. We are going for broke. Serral, let's go to Serral's camera, guys. We're on his camera right now. He's about to see those units enter his Overlord's vision. Wait, no, he's not. No, he's not. They've gone around. They've gone around, guys. He started going that way, and then Rogue changed his mind, pulled all the way to the left. That was kind of inefficient, to be fair. He's taken a long time to get there. But on the plus side, he's going to show this so late. Serral's about to build an Overlord and then another drone even before he gets down and sees this, I think. He's not building the Overlord. That's good for Serral. As long as he doesn't start that Overlord, he starts the Queen. And the drone sees this and he's like, whoa! Giant all-in coming his way. 3 spines going to build right there on the edge immediately. Drones and Zerglings being pulled on in. There will be more Zerglings rallying behind this. Already 14 Zerglings on the map. Serral is trying to mass Zerglings. He's not building spines. He's got to return those resources is what I'd like to see. He's going to try and mine from the natural. Oh, very cute. Very cute. No, wait, he's going for the fight. He's actually going for the fight, but those spines have already almost finished. I don't know if this is early enough. I think he needed to fight earlier if he was going to take this fight. The Lings, though, coming in from behind, popping into the engagement is good. 1 spine dies. It doesn't even get cancelled. A mistake from Rogue. But you know what? He's buying a lot of time, and those 2 spine crawlers will finish. Serral here. He's bought himself some time, and now one of the spines has to lift off. The Queen there also is going to damage any units on their way into the base, and every bit of minerals you mine is extra Zerglings, right? So even if you lose a drone or 2, you're only up against 3 drones mining from your opponent. Queen! Queen! Serral blocks his own queens and drones there. A bad move for him, but he's got so many Zerglings. That spine crawler falls. His queens come in from both sides, and once all the drones and Zerglings are gone, it's just a spine crawler. Serral hangs on. And, damn, Rogue. Rogue does not quite get the 4-0. Serral survives, and maybe Rogue has to slow it down now. All right, guys, we are here. It's game number 5, 4, depending on whatever you want to call it. We are in the game. It is 3 maps up. Still only needs 1 more to finish it. Does he continue the aggression, or does he chill the heck out? This is Rogue. He goes 14 gas. What is this nonsense? That's not a build order. Serral in the bottom right. Is he going... Is this a Scarlet style 14 gas 13 pool? I remember Scarlet arguing that this is just more efficient. If you're going to do a speedling rush to try and kill the hatchery, and you not go for banelings and stuff, you're better off just going 14 gas 13 pool rather than 13 gas 12 pool. Apparently Rogue and Scarlet of the same school of thought there. Most players go 13 gas 12 pool. Or some even go 12 gas 11 pool recently I saw. But look at this. Rogue is going to fake a hatch, is he? He's going to take a gold hatch while going for a speedling. Oh my god, this is so dirty. Dirty plays. Serral, the normie, is going to go for that hatchery. He's like, hatch first, standard as always. My name is Serral. Hatch first, standard as always. My name is Serral, and he's queued his second Overlord to spot that hatchery. Little does he know that there is going to be a giant Speedling all-in coming. And the thing is, he might play greedy because we've seen Serral in the previous series versus Rogue on Pride of Altaris. We've seen Scarlet as well on that map versus Raynor. Against gold bases, try and play a bit greedy and get caught out by aggression. So in this case, it's going to be a surprisingly fast aggression. Notice it's got lots of lava stacked up, needs to start building Zerglings or Overlords. Come on, mate. He's going to go Overlord first. I think he should have gone Zergling first to maximize lava. Now, the reason there is the Zergling is cheaper. You can start it faster. The faster you drop below 3 lava, the faster that they start respawning. Now, we can go super American there. Larva. Larva. You guys with your pronouncing R's, it's lava. It's the exact same as what comes out of a volcano. Lava, lava. One has an R, one doesn't. Neither is pronounced. That's how you speak Australians. Welcome to your local class of Australian dialect. Lots of drones there. 5 drones going to go down to the gold bin. Like, hey, I'm doing a hatch first build. Look at me. Look at me. Serral, do not drone too hard, mate. He's already droning. Oh, he's not making link speed either. Wait, no link speed? Serral, what are we doing? You aren't thinking of doing a 2-base wall off first this. No. You can't do that, can you? Is he going to Nidus Worm it? Serral is planning a 2-base Muta or Nidus build against a gold base. What a wild choice. Little does he know that he is on 11 drone Zergling all in. He sees the links coming. Serral, to the ramp, bro. To the ramp. To the ramp. Okay, he needs to use drones to defend. He's trying to build Evos. That's not going to work, mate. He puts an Evo there to limit a little bit of the surface area. That's kind of cute, actually. But he needs drones. He needs drones on duty. Spines as well, dude. You need spines. Okay, so he's going to bring drones to the front. That natural dying is actually fine. No. You have to give up that base and do nothing but build slow Zerglings right now. I don't think you can defend that base. This is a lot of Zerglings. Oh, the queen! The drone, you little fucker! Stop the queen from getting back to the ramp. Oh, Serral. Okay, he's going to go down and try and fight 3 queens, a pack of drones. Where are his Zerglings right now? They're not really popping out. He should have cancelled his ling speed and made more Zerglings. Even just 2 more pairs of Zerglings might have made the difference here. He's down equal workers plus gold base and Rogue. 14 gas, 13 pull, Speedling all in. And Serral, of course, thinking this was a normal hatch first on the gold because it looked exactly like it. And you know what, guys? I can actually get behind this evolution of the dumbass build. I normally think the dumbass build is really bad, but because this is on the gold base and the whole meta around it, I'm actually okay with it. What should Serral have done? My God, this is the most one-sided grand finals of all time, for those who don't know, by the way. This is the most, oh my God. Can we swap to a player's view, please? Okay, there we go. So what could Serral have done better there, guys? So like I said, give up the hatch maybe, but I mean, you don't want to lose it. Back to 1 base sucks. But you're on 26 drones, so as long as you can retake it, you're fine. So there is an argument behind that. There's an argument behind just build Zerglings right now. Does he have the lava? Not really. Dude, this hits so early. He doesn't even have his lava injects popping yet. He's so high on workers. Man, that is rough. That is super rough. If he'd been going Baneling Nest by default, that would help. But with like no ling speed started, no Baneling Nest out, I mean, I don't even know what you would do as Serral in this scenario when you see this coming. I imagine, and he's supply blocked as well. Oh, talk about a fucking disaster. So Serral's like, doop-de-doop, doing my thing. Doop-de-doop, doing my thing. And you're going to see him realize what's up at this moment. And he immediately builds 2 more queens, which supply blocks him. Then he has to build an overlord. I mean, you can't really build spines here. They're not going to get up in time. It takes like 39 seconds, 35 seconds, something to build a spine crawler. You can build a spine up here and then try to just move down to the low ground. But my God, it's a hard hold, especially because he just injected. This is actually, you know what? That changes everything, the inject. And him not having an extra overlord building, mining all this gas with no function as well. If he'd gone full gasless, it would actually be better here. Ooh, if he'd gone full gasless, he'd add more minerals. So check it out. There's a huge mistake that happens here, and it is a matter of seconds. If Serral noticed those Zerglings right now before injecting and didn't inject, he would be able to get transfuse up. And that's more important than inject right now, as silly as that sounds, guys. As silly as that sounds. Now, there's people in chat pointing out, even if he holds it, loses the natural, he's behind because of gold income. It is 11 drones to 26, guys. So even if he just retakes the hatchery, as long as it doesn't get delayed too long, is Rogue really going to be able to recover 15 drones off this tiny little income that he's got? He doesn't even have a full 1 base income, even with the gold. What he has is the production and the ability to redrone. I think it's completely playable from there, because Serral, if he gets like 4 queens on his ramp, he's good. But if he has energy, guys, remember, when he gets 25 energy here, that's when he would have had transfuses. That changes this situation a lot. Ooh, so check this out, guys. He would have had transfuse already at this point. See, they both tick over to 25, and that's way more important. Now, you might be like, well, then he has less lava, but these lava don't come in time to make a difference anyway. Also, if he threw a spine down, it would be finishing soon, and that would help as a bit of a fallback point, right? If it even got even 1 or 2 hits off from the high ground, or he's able to move it to the low ground, that could have made a big difference, right? Especially whenever this happens, he could shuffle back to here, and the spine's hitting from the high ground. Yeah, GG's. Now, you can never wall off your own ramp, guys, because the rocks are there. Unless you go like 5 Evo chambers or something silly. And he wasn't able to wall off the front because it just wouldn't have been up in time. But Rogue, an absolute savage, takes the 4-1 in the most dominating grand finals of all time.